as her secondary education. She also graduated with his tertiary education at this very same institution and is a civil service pastor professional. Let us welcome Attorney Hyacinth M. Rojas.
I can still remember what my cousin would always tell me, that failing the bar exam is the general rule. Passing it is the exception to the general rule. I stand before you tonight, grateful that finally I now belong to the exception to the general rule. My journey towards my success in passing the bar exams has been a painful, long, and difficult experience. I suffered many defeats and failures before finally passing the bar. Failing the bar exams twice was hard, but preparing and taking it all over again was harder. After my second take, I already gave up on my dream of becoming a lawyer. I told my parents that maybe I am not meant to be a lawyer, and maybe this is a redirection of the path that I am supposed to pursue. I didn't want to take the bar exams again, but my family was not ready to give up on me or on the dream that we all share. They persistently and constantly pushed me to give it a last try. It was a difficult decision to make. I feared exams and the fact that I would not be able to make it. I didn't want to disappoint my family again. It took me a year to finally decide to give the bar exams my last hurrah. This time, I decided to go to Manila a few months advance before the pre-bar review started. I was alone and didn't know anyone from the dormitory where I stayed. I didn't want any distractions, not even from my family. There were many times when I thought, did I do the right thing? I was constantly haunted by my failures and the fact that my family has already sacrificed a lot. But the most difficult part of the review was that I suffered from many sicknesses. The first few months of my review, I got dengue. By the time the review hit July, I got amithiasis. Finally, when the bar exams were almost near, I got ulcer. While my co-reviewees were busy studying for the exams, I was sleeping and trying to recuperate from my sickness I had. I could not eat, attend my review classes, and the worst thing, I could not breathe. I would cry every day, asking God if everything was worth it. I got depressed, discouraged, and defeated. I struggled. Those were really trying times. If there is one thing I asked God when exams came, it was to give me good health all throughout the 4 Sundays. Looking back, I don't know how I survived it. I just knew that nothing was going to stop me from taking the bar exams. I was determined to at least finish the exams. I didn't even think of passing it anymore. I not only owe it to myself, but to my parents and family who sacrificed a lot for me. So when the results came, I wasn't expecting to pass the bar, but I was hoping that somehow I would be finally part of the list. So when my friend Attorney Ryan Soto texted me, "Congrats, Attorney Rojas," I was shaking and crying. Finally, the long wait is over. My success is not only an answer to my prayers, but answers to the prayers of those people who prayed for me as well. It is not mine alone. Tonight is my chance to thank these people who have stood with me in prayer and helped me achieve my success. To the coolest parents on earth, thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the love and support you have given me. To my dad, thank you for waking me up every day at 3 a.m. To my mom, thank you for telling me not to be scared of the exams anymore kasi sabi mo, dapat sanay na ako. To my Ate Hannah, Ate Hazel, and Kuya Edson, thank you for always reminding me that whatever happens, I will always have you. Thank you for believing in me when I have stopped believing myself. You have been my pillar of strength. To my professors, thank you for helping us unlearn what we thought we learned from our readings and learn the right things instead. You have been instrumental to my success today. To the late attorney Antonio Angeles, thank you for imparting us your knowledge and giving our law school days a wonderful experience. You will always be remembered. To my College of Law friends, Lord, Abel, Suzette, Atashi, Sheryl, Michelle, Edil, Attorney Sakandal, Attorney Rubio, Attorney Saidi, I am grateful that we all shared our law school days together. You give me an amazing law school days. I didn't have any dull moments with you. Thank you for being part of my life. I would like to especially thank Lord for taking care of me during the review. Thank you for always listening to my rants and complaints. I owe you big time, Poe. To Twinkle, your being effortlessly funny kept me sane during the review, and for that, I am grateful. To Hamon family in Cavite, thank you for accepting me as your own. To my Cecilia Yuris family, my brothers and sisters, thank you for the support. Above all things and above everyone else, I ascribe my success to God Almighty. Thank you for giving me everything I have today, especially those people who have loved and supported me. Others say that it was pure luck that I passed, perhaps. But to me, luck is another term for hard work, perseverance, steadfastness, and fortitude. I remain determined in spite of the many failures I had. I overcame my fears and endured the pain. I became victorious not only because I passed the bar, but primarily because of the many lessons I learned from my defeats. I only have one piece of advice to all of the students who are going to take the bar. Never say never. Be like a wounded dragon. The more it is wounded, the more it becomes fierce. Let me leave you with this Japanese proverb. We learn less from our victory and much from our defeats. Thank you and God bless.